Maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
I don't go around fixing debts. Lucky for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway.
Just keep us in mind, please.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
I don't know, seeing their place and how they acted and constantly being like, yeah, we're accustomed to living like this, and so we want to keep being rich people. No, respect dropped, plummeted. Especially for Beast, because again, he's just being a jerk the whole time. Or again, we didn't even end off on a bad note, but suddenly we were. I'll be nice about it. I could smoke more later. Besides, if I'm going to be investigating stuff, I want free hands. And free lips. To mutter to myself. To the utmost clarity. So. Let's see what this says. Stuff just crossed out. Okay. Frozen meat. Really is frozen.
Not very appetizing.
Not really, no.
Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Take it real. Let's see. Amy, my because I'm getting my moments to pick the very best one, and you were not it. Okay, I was like, the game didn't like that. Anyway, it ended up on this. That was eeny meeny for you, so.
Bigby Wolf?
Hey there.
Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York
Good.
strip. Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
Johan, I want to know exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat. Did you want to buy something? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You won't find anything else.
Maybe not in the front.
We do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff,
Yes.
Did you hear that?
No.
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
What does the
Sir,
button
just
mean?
have to
I know
go
it's
see.
panic button kind of thing, but
Shit.
well, we're inside now. This place isn't creepy at all.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
So we don't want to be here for too long, because bad people are going to show up.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe?
Just going to keep following the trail, right?
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes.
I'm sure I'm fine. Thanks, Johan.
Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johan. What the fuck are you doing?
I am ready to dodge something. Just in case.
Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Things I do.
What are you hiding behind that door?
Please, Bigby, please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johan?
No, no, please. You don't have to do that. I'm dead. Either way.
Just give me the information.
Johan, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
Just open the door, Johan. It won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know. Honest.
They just told you you
I've
couldn't?
never been back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front. That's all I'm supposed to do. I haven't been back there in years. I don't know any more than that.
So you are a part of this. You've been bullshitting me this whole time. Where's Mary? Where's the fucking crooked man? So help me, I will put your head through that damn door. Tell me what I need to know. Now.
I don't know. I'm not part of their crew.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people.
Right.
Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me.
Not
This is
surprised by
her
that.
place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen.
Okay.
Didn't know when. But there would be the day.
Just because, again, the
Big
time rush, I'm just gonna start to open it. And W. And, oh, look! Is this glamour stuff? I don't know how it works. There's a run alarm. So that's what the alarm does. It's not someone coming, it's someone leaving. That's not great looking.
What is this place?
I told you, Big P. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
Yeah.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
Damn it, you can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
I didn't hear about it back then.
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
All right, Johan, do me a favor. Just shut the fuck up and stay out of the way. Can you manage that?
Two-faced people. Eh, glamour stuff.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
Didn't I tell you to sit down and shut up?
Alright. I want to start by looking at the shackles.
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Yeah, the blood is a little unsettling. Check out the jars now. Definitely gonna have to check out the chart on the
for
wall.
making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
Now this... That's just an inventory, right, of how many they have left?
Looks like
Yeah.
math or something.
Math or something. Move?
Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The raw materials, and the slave labor to process them.
Yeah?
And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty clear why.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Doing it like this is bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
Because that's a more
This is just
legitimate way.
horrible. Things that must have gone on here.
How the hell did all this happen? I didn't see it. Didn't stop it. This is a whole lot bigger than we thought. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
That he did. Well,
Yeah,
at least more
what
than you
about
did.
Craig? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow.
No, Crane.
You don't know
He
about
said he knows
Crane
where
now?
everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was
mirror,
that creepy
yeah.
magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble?
Vaporize?
None of your business, Butcher. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it.
So the lucky pawn.
The
Don't say.
Lucky Pawn.
Ah, he
They
said the
probably
lucky
took
pawn.
Crane there too.
The lucky pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end. There's no way to get out of this.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Well, we'll do our best.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Not that I like Johan, but you know, like yeah, the Two-Face could have helped and didn't, and then was all innocent, and then was all angry and whatnot. But if he is forced into a position like that, there are just certain things that make sense. Well, time to go to the Lucky Pawn, I assume, and see if there's anything there worth checking. Who ruled the land? Or who ruled the land? It's not a question. Lucky Pawn.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just
That's
gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm,
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna...
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order.
you know.
And that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
Why? So he
I
pawned it?
didn't pawn
Oh.
it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push...
I'm just gonna go, yeah.
So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was
Right.
here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen,
I
you
know.
dumb little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe?
tail
Who'd
didn't
you
kill
give it
hookers.
to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park just so I can prove to you that your axe isn't here. And you think I'm gonna take another inch of abuse? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
No, you
Back
don't,
off,
though.
dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a
Ow.
little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna handle you myself. And I... Ah! You fucking motherfucker!
Let's do this one.
Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
And again.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Oh.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Is that what the Jersey Devil looks like? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Oh, okay, he's asking. I'm like, it's your fight. I'll let you handle it, but... Hey, it's the axe back there.
Too bad you couldn't protect those whores.
Go on! Try to stop me!
Ah, in your face.
There she is.
I'm surprised the axe is here. I didn't think it would be. Yeah, sure. Oh, do I have to Q? Nope, not even Q. I'm just... Yes! And again! This guy's not gonna show me any mercy, you know? And he's not a good dude. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, that's what I was doing, jeez. Are we still going? That hurt. That hurt. W. Interesting choice, even though I ducked. It's W. Okay, I'm at the top.
I found her.
Right. Snap time. And back to normal. He's like, Jersey Devil as a fable looks really cool. Why does he turn into such a gross looking guy? I mean, if you could, could you be anything with glamour, or is it really limited?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you?
That's why I'm asking
What do you
questions.
have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces
It
around.
does?
Never in one spot. You'll never find it.
That's
Even
interesting,
Crane
actually.
had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Where'd they take him? Where did they take Crane?
Oh, how the fuck should I know? They do what they do. You'll never see him again.
Reasonable.
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat.
Still could be worth stuff.
No time
Money.
for traveler's checks, huh?
Yeah, I'll take it
You
in the
won't be
meantime.
needing this anymore.
I mean, it's like, I'm pretty sure that if we end up finding Crane again, we're gonna find him before he gets his jacket back.
Sick piece of...
you know, in other cases where, like, the Tweedle's money, no, like, you give that back to people, you know, once you're done with it, but...
It's the shard.
But as for the money here, in this case, with Crane being gone, and we're actually looking to get him back...
Hey, Sheriff.
That's been, this isn't a pawn shop, like, who knows what could happen.
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you could do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And
Where
he
I have no
sure as shit
jurisdiction.
is ready for you.
Fair enough.
Out of smoke?
Yeah, sure. I'm not against it, you know. Why not patch things up between Woody and myself if possible?
Thanks. Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
It takes me back,
I'm
okay?
not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
So I wonder then, given your choices, if he actually would have hit you. That'd be
Jersey
intriguing.
was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the
Thank
plan?
you, Woody.
Believe me. That's all I've been doing this whole damn time.
All right, go do it then.
All right, later, Woody.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now?
We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
All right. I mean, this could be a time for him, at least in his own mind, to redeem himself. He is the fallen hero. And honestly, with that conversation, he knows a lot of what we know about the Crooked Man and his dealings. He found this place before us, so... Yeah, he was much feared, was out of us. Fabletown Business Office, the Woodland Building, evening.
I don't care who killed the
How else is this gonna turn on
He was
me?
helping himself to the community coffers. It means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Oh,
Hey, guys.
There's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
It looks a lot bigger on the mirror back there.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin,
Really?
get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby.
Thanks.
You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out? All right.
Sheriff, I could use your
Well, then I'll use the
assistance.
excuse
Would you
that
join me
Bluebeard is
at
here
the
and I don't
lab?
want him to hear it, so. Because I did think about that.
Don't go far, Sheriff.
And so missing it, I could talk to
to have
him.
a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Why the hell did you burn Crane's stuff, huh? And don't bullshit me. Buffkin was there. I know it was you.
Given Ichabod's obsession with Miss White, I thought it best to make sure that nothing untoward saw the light of day.
Oh, fuck off. I know you were burning evidence.
Then tell me, what evidence did I burn?
I don't know, because you burned it. Friggin'.
I have more important things to deal with right now. But you can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks. I'll wait with bated breath.
That's good. Go sit somewhere.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Because it's smaller?
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
It had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her.
Ah, dang it,
That
does it?
explains it. You know who and the Mirror have a very unhappy history with each other.
Oh yeah, I
How
guess
would you like
reflective
it if she tried to
surfaces.
use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now.
Good.
Just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It
Coaxing?
could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Haha. Alright, well, thanks for the work, Buffkin. Seriously, that
Is it
shard
fixed?
looks a lot
Did you
smaller
ask about
compared
the
to the
Crooked Man?
hole.
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy.
Well, why did Toad show up in the
We're
first place?
at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
You know how I took Crane's money and I said we could just return it in the end?
Toad, come here.
Well, if he was picking from the town's pocket anyway,
I see how it is.
and I am
That's
able to
stuff
help,
handling, eh?
I feel like this might be a worthwhile thing to do.
Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you can't deny that.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too?
I did actually.
You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Wouldn't you know it? Colin is going to the farm.
Well, I would say each case deserves to be decided on its own merits, don't you think? If you give me one more
course.
chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only arm he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this. This world
Yeah,
isn't kind
going
to
for
those
it.
of us who can't
Going
pass
for it, giving
human.
money and whatnot.
I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, it's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me.
Oh,
over.
wasn't even gonna give me the
We get
option
this
for
sorted,
that?
And I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
That's odd. He's just gonna head back, I guess.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Oh. I thought you wanted to talk to me.
Well,
Alright.
at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone. Well, did you or didn't you?
Dang it, I did click. My bad. I'll take this one.
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
I think
Someone
it's
did.
I think it's this one.
What would make a person do that? What could those girls have done?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop. The magic he peddles. Chains. Ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
Oh, that didn't take longer, or as long as I thought it would.
I have to say, I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm
Soft
sorry,
rhyme, but I'll go with it.
I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
It rhymed.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Snow, I know you've got your reasons, but he's not our top concern right now.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep.
Paris.
Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Creepy that she knows.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Okay. Well, we know
Looks like
Crane's
we'll
going
have
to
to track
Paris.
him
He's
down
not
later.
dead, actually.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Just having an image of him.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize
the marking.
door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Are you doing that? Oh, it really does move about like
Door.
that.
It moves.
Huh.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I do agree with
I'll
that
catch
much.
him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
The only reason I want to say
Good.
no
I
guarantees
have
is
enough
because
to
there
worry
are no
about here while I
certainties, you
prepare
know?
the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
The issue is if I say no guarantees, then I know it's going to affect Snow and the story. Though that is what I would personally say. But soon he mended his evil ways. You know what I mean, though? Because who knows what could happen? Like, you try to take in, you know, the criminals and whatnot, but if they fire shots, sometimes you have to fire back. It's just stuff that happens. Alright. There's no time. Come on, open it. Lost cat too? That sucks. And break into a sprint, break into a sprint. Yeah, he ran forward. And the door moves again. But it moves from the inside too? It's not always the spot on that wall? That's interesting.
Tim.
What? That is Tiny Tim. What the heck?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine. Lead on.
for Tim. Forbes slightly larger. Still kind of disabled Tim.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up.
I'm not surprised they know, though,
I know
since
I'm
Mary knew.
probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job.
For being the crooked man.
And I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
But yeah, you
Just
know.
keep that in mind, maybe. Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad? Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does?
No. But
a lot of
it's
us
kind of a
depend
different
on him.
scale.
Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office, but he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on.
All right. Gosh, Tim, you're so whiny.
Thanks.
Whiny Tim. Is that better?
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Oh, yeah? Mate, I ain't scared of you.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
I got a problem.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Hey, guys. Hey, Porgy's here, too. And Vivian.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know much about the crooked man. If at all, like, I kind of know his little rhyme.
You see,
but
everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
You mean his role to fill is the door opener, the greeter at
Why don't you have a
Walmart?
seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
It's gonna smoke
All right.
anyway.
You got me here. Let's talk.
I like that it ended with the lighter again. That was cool. Like, I'm pretty sure it did episode 1? You know, it ended something with the lighter. No, was it? No, it was in episode 1 after we talked to Faith, and then it went to like the little opening
I've heard
cinematic kind of thing,
stories
right?
about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how sorry. The wolf is coming. And they
I
would
was the
wait,
wolf.
hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
That was an interesting way to do the next time, having it all about... Oh, okay, I'll get to that later. Having it all about, you know, Bloody Mary's just narration and then seeing the various things instead of jumping from scene to scene to scene, you know, with different dialogue and stuff going on. No, it just shows that, like, this is affecting everyone now. This is where the story is going to, you know, reach its climax and whatnot. Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 10.2% of players decided Colin should go to the farm. Law is the law in this case. Anyway, it says he keeps sneaking back anyway, so... According to the fables, you know, I read the list of fables. He keeps sneaking back anyway, so it doesn't mean much. I do thank him for supporting me, but, you know, that kind of stuff. Did you attempt to remove Narissa's ribbon? You and 63.8% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Actually, looking down here, it's looking like near these later episodes is where you get a lot more of those kind of 50-50 choices where, you know, there's not so much a majority, though, I mean, obviously with the very top one, big majority did not send him off, which I'm honestly kind of surprised by. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? You and 63.2% of players went to the cut above first. Did you send Toad to the farm? You and 73.3% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm, which makes sense given how the majority was for Colin staying. Though kind of interesting how the majority was for Colin staying, but for sending Toad off. I don't know. I mean, that more people wanted to send Toad off. How did you respond to the crooked man? You and 41.8% of players agreed to talk with him first. Cool. Not going to join the discussion, because again, all that stuff. But yes, that was the end of episode 4, everyone! Woo! Alright, I mean, this is the time to talk about it now, but I don't know that I have a ton to say, because I felt like I actually talked about a lot of things as it all went on. Obviously, again, yes, we have gone more into the underworld. Interesting finally seeing the crooked man, and more of like learning about the doors, how he moves around, more about his operation, how he's all over the town and has, you know, the magic stuff going on. And a lot of the fables really do rely on him. So this all kind of revolves or goes back to the point where the business office under Crane's jurisdiction or whatever, or maybe that's the wrong word for it, but you know what I mean, under his control, just kind of was not working out. You know, he only paid attention to the fables who were already kind of well off, and the people who really needed the help, they were getting pushed aside, so they had to go to other, you know, alternative places. Aside from Beauty and Beast, like, they can kind of screw themselves a little bit because they're only in that kind of debt because they're making themselves live to those standards. I mean, again, you see Bigby's apartment in episode 1, and then of course after that, but that was your first introduction, like right away. They didn't try to hide that, but you see Bigby's apartment really, you know, soon off, and we just see that he's living in these kind of crappy conditions. And this is a guy who's supposed to be looking out for, you know, the welfare of everybody, and he's hardly able to like look after his own welfare. You know, just that kind of like minimal standard of living that he has to deal with because I guess that's his pay. So it's, you know, screw those two. Like, they have problems. I don't want them to have problems. I'd fix their problems if I could, but they also have to learn a lesson because right now they're the reasons that they're in those situations. Like, it's not anything I think bad was forced upon them, but they're rather accepting the bad into their lives sort of deal. They're making it happen and then kind of complaining about it and not doing much in order to really benefit themselves. Wow, we're already done. Bloody Mary is obviously going to play a pretty key role in this. I think that while, like, you know, the Crooked Man is the main antagonist of the story, she is the main, the muscle, I guess, you know, she's the antagonist who's probably going to do the most to us. I don't know. Interesting seeing the Jersey Devil, and just, again, all of the Crooked Man's kind of operations. But Jersey Devil, I didn't know really what he looked like. My only real knowledge of the Jersey Devil was from an episode of X-Files that I recall, but it was completely different. It was more just like a Neanderthal in that show. I don't remember if they decided it wasn't actually the Jersey Devil and it was just an interesting discovery anyway, but it looked nothing like that. So as a fable, he looks really cool. As a guy, I think he looks weird. I don't know why you would choose that appearance if you could choose something else. But again, aside from that, I don't have a ton much else to say. There were, I think, just 2 times during this sit-down that I accidentally let the time meter run out before I picked an option when I had intended to pick an option. And I will take the blame for that. The reason I don't is because I don't want to interrupt the dialogue, and people have told me that clicking early doesn't interrupt the dialogue, but I feel that sometimes it does. I feel that they'll like finish their sentence, but sometimes it seems like they would have said more, because, you know, I click, or like with Tim. There was one point he's talking, and I clicked an option really early on, and he finished a sentence, but there was like a lot more of the meter that could have expired, and he didn't say anything else. So I feel like I am actually skipping things when I do select an option really early on, and I like to get, you know, the most full experience I can. I like to hear all that the characters have to say. So that's why I wait, and sometimes I wait too long. I'm not quick enough to actually select a dialogue option that I would like. So, you know, it's my bad. I apologize for it, but it's just something that I guess I have to deal with. It's just something that's gonna happen. But we're gonna next time I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna beat this game. It's gonna be interesting. Last time is hard to say. The last time I recorded, which means at the end of episode 3, I talked about how this is the point in like cop shows, cop dramas where I'd get iffy because they introduce the underworld, all these different layers, and it just kind of changes the dynamic like pretty dramatically. Sometimes. And sometimes shows don't pull it off all that well, or stories. So far, I'm not terribly bothered by this. Like, again, yeah, I did add different layers, but I'm still fine with it. We do have another episode where it could develop and it could end up really awesome. I guess it probably could turn around and be bad, but right now I'm still thoroughly enjoying this story. I still find Bigby to be a really awesome character. I like the other characters. I hope that Woody does get to redeem himself in the end. It seemed like that's what he was walking off to do. I hope he wasn't walking off to just like kill himself or something. That would suck. But it would be nice if you got to see like all these, you know, the underdog kind of fables, you know, Woody, Grendel, and all that joined together in the end. But we'll just have to wait and see. So we're gonna call it here. So with all that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, of course, feel free to like, comment, and if you're new, even subscribe. It means a lot, it really helps me out, and I would love to have you guys. So, tune in next time for my next video, and until then, take care. Cue outro, go!